As a kid, all I could think about was getting out and running around. Heard my teachers and my bosses making offers to tie me down. But the poets and the misfits, the lost and profound, we're talking like the world's a big old tangle of souls. So I set out for the shimmering distance, not dressed for the wind and rain, unaware that any blessing worth having comes with a burden of pain. And all the love and all the hurt, the sacred and profane, are bundled together in the bittersweet tangle of souls. The way wound through towns and tenements, through deserts and dirty streets, I struggle to hear a kindred heart in the chorus of concrete. But by happenstance I chanced upon the ones I needed to meet. Such a rare thread in this vast tangle of souls. Between the field of stars above, between the field of stars above, and the fields of dead below, taking a wayward shot at love, giving it all back when we go. I saw plenty people living with nothing and felt grateful for my shoes, for all the road took from me and all I've still got left to lose. Some nights I swear I hear this whole old world croaking the blues, howling the hurt of this tragic tangle of souls. It's a fleeting incarnation, it's a gift that you can't keep. Stardust with a will to live is all there is to me. Every atom's borrowed and every heart's a refugee, just looking for home in this strange tangle of souls. Between the field of stars above, and the fields of dead below, taking a wayward shot at love, giving it all back when we go. Some say this world's an accident, just a clockwork running down. Some talk like it's a tournament where the coolest gets the crown. Seems to me it's a pilgrimage and every step's hallowed ground. A walk through fire in a holy tangle of souls. My brain boggles at the distance that brought this song to you. All the bottlenecks and borders I put my body through. Hualien City to hide a Guaycatumba to Kalamazoo, wide-eyed wandering through this fathomless tangle of souls. Between the field of stars above,
Hey! I sure hope this is working. Thank you for tuning in, friends. We want to play our little intro. Here goes.
Card ladies, a card play. I'm tired of all this calculating, waiting around so long. Takes a lonesome rambler to sing a lonesome rambling song. Honey, put your good foot in the road. Figure out the details, check your numbers twice. If you want to make a break for it, well, don't take that advice. Honey, put your good foot in the road. Boss man will tell you a card laid is a card played. When it's him that's dealing, well, exceptions do get made. Honey, put your good foot in the road. I sure like Mama's biscuits and her homemade apple jam, but I love the feel of waking up not knowing where I am. Honey, put your good foot in the road. The road goes on forever, the road it never stops. Just easy on your liver, boys, and careful round the cops. Honey, put your good foot in the road. There's plenty generous people on the right and on the left. You see we're bound together like the warp is to the weft. Honey, put your good foot in the road.
Nice picking there, Bramwell, on that tune.
Yeah, nice picking, Bram. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Thanks for tuning in, all of you.
Everyone, Wetaskiwin and Queensland and Colorado and Ohio.
Nice to have you all in our van. People, please take my advice. Be sure and treat your people extra nice. 'Cause if it's real, they got your back till the end. And there ain't nothing so good to find or bad to lose as a friend. As a friend, travelers, it may be a long way round before you find yourself homeward bound. But in your heart you can carry your family along, just as long as you remember where you got your song, where you got your song. Welcome, friends and friends to be. Thank you so much for tuning into our little show. We are coming to you from Teresa's Beauty Salon and RV Park outside Cuba, New Mexico, right up around the Continental Divide, from the back of a camper van named Roadetta. My name's Scott Cook, and this is the amazing, one of the bravest women I know, Pamela May. While the air is wintry and the creeks all froze, you can be sure that underneath the water flows, and the birds are returning with southern songs.
tunes that we'll be learning before too long. Before too long.
Oh man, thank you so much for coming, friends. It's so good to see you. Wow, okay. If we need to turn up, let us know. This is our first time doing this thing. Clark, sorry man, we're not coming back through Colorado. We did Colorado.
Bella Coola.
Maybe next year. Hey, for Bella Coola, thanks for tuning in, Mary. Wow. Yo, Smitty. Good to see you, buddy. Wow.
Bruce, hi Bruce. Hey, Bruce Bar.
Hey, Lori, thanks for coming in from Maryland.
Hi Mom. Hey,
Look,
Mom,
there's
hey,
Alan,
Mom.
who we stayed with on Ryandale Road.
Hey,
Thanks,
Alan and
buddy.
Beth. Nice.
Hey, we are coming to see you, Margaret. We'll be there. We'll be in Mesa.
And my Auntie Lynn. Oh my gosh.
We'll be in Tucson. We'll be in Tubac.
We'll go through all these comments later tonight.
Oh, wow. Midge, I didn't know you're from New Mexico. Toby Ann, we love you. We met you in a back alley.
And we love
And
you
we're
ever
forever
since.
friends. Hey, Lynn, thanks for tuning in. Julie from Minnesota. Or where are you now, Julie? Are you in Vegas? Where are you? Hey, Myra. Wow, I played their place in Dover last time.
Nice. Hello, Myra.
All right. Hey, Dab Bog, new Patreon follower right there.
I've
Thanks.
noticed that line.
Yeah.
Healing musical.
All right. Well, listen, we're going to play you a song about living in the van. This is actually our first night in the van. We've been having a pretty cushy
Pretty
road
high time
trip
of it.
so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Staying in hotels.
Yeah, starfishing in the king-size beds.
Some nice motels. One motel in Montana with a sip and dip lounge where the mermaids swim
We're
behind the
talking
bar.
super nice. Mermaid nice.
So this is the first night in Roadetta. This is our love song for Roadetta. We're hoping she's feeling as stoked about this whole trip as we are.
Do you love us as much as we love you, Roadetta?
We live in our van, and it's a fine place to live. Sleep where we please and wake smiling. There's no rent to pay, and we change the yard most every day. From Haida Gwaii out to Cape Breton Island. There's no shame in being a hobo, and it's a great luxury to have a car, especially such a nice car.
Such a nice one.
And it seems to me that we're two lucky mofos sleeping out alone beneath the stars. I loaned my friend Bryn an orange tarp to curl up in, out drinking one rainy night in Vancouver. And he thanked me 2 times. He was just so happy to be dry. Though the police tried to make him feel like a loser, there's no shame in being a hobo. Shame's only for those who got pride. And you gotta keep an eye out for the po-po. But sometimes even the po-po will let you ride. We're living proof. This one's on the house, sweet child. This one's on the house. Save your money for another mile. This one's on the house. This one's on the house, sweet child. This one's on the house. Save your money for another mile. This one's on the house. Sleeping in parks and living in cars.
and sneaking drinks into bars, and washing up in lakes and truck stops might be frowned on, but you'll do what you must, get love from those you trust, and get yourself to the road that you'll be found on. There's no shame in being a hobo, and we always get taken care of somehow. And you sure can take it with you when you go. Might as well get used to living without now. You sure can take it with you when you go. Might as well get used to living without now. Oh, we're getting used to it.
Yeah, that's good. I'm a little bit of a green vagabond, but I'm coming along.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great. I was saying before, Pamela, before we set off on this trip, I was saying it's really a big step to quit a real job and move into a van
It is.
and go out on the road
It is.
during a global pandemic.
And there's that.
There's that too. There's that too. Yeah, we had a gig in Fort Collins with nobody there the other day except the lovely sound guy and
Ralph.
video guy.
Yeah,
they were
Ralph,
lovely.
They were amazing.
But the audience was all scared off. Sorry to say. Hey, Dad, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Barb from Edmonton. Play as loud as you like. Does that mean it's not loud enough?
I don't know. Here's Rachel saying,
Mike is a little
Mike
hot.
is a little hot on your voice, Scott.
right.
Okay, I might just back up on it.
Thank you.
I'll back
We need
off
this.
on
We
it.
need this kind of feedback.
We need the professional advice. Greetings from Appleton, Wisconsin. We are going to be there this summer for the Mile of Music Festival. Speaking of Rachel Kilgore, though, Rachel Kilgore is our special guest for this show, and we are so excited. We were trying to get her on the Adorables shows, and we're finally doing it now from the back of our van. So we're going to play one more tune, and then we're going to bring Rachel on for a couple songs and a chat. And wow, if you haven't heard her yet, you're in for something special.
All the women in Yellowknife that I played her songs for wept. So there has been weeping to Rachel Kilgore songs in Yellowknife. I can vouch for that.
I've done some weeping to Rachel Kilgore songs myself. Steady for you? One, two, three. Honey, what's this love-struck fool to do? This life is short and so are you. And you got a way that I admire. Headstrong, prairie as a pallet fire. There's so much shifty in this world. I wanna be steady for you, girl. So long running around looking for kicks. This road dog's learning new tricks. You've had love you couldn't be sure of. I got the kind of love that'll blow your doors off. There's so much shifty in this world. I wanna be steady for you, girl. Oh, test it, you won't break it. I'll take you any way you are, all the way twice that far.
Used to let my whims blow me around. Seen enough to know just what I found. My bags are packed if you want a driver. Honey, I didn't come to kick the tires. There's so much shifty in this world. I wanna be steady for you, girl. There's so much shifty in this world. I wanna be steady for you. I wanna be steady for you. I wanna be steady for you. Nice one, Pamela.
Nice one, Scott.
Oh man, I was so excited to see Peter here.
Wow.
From Portugal. Wow. I played Peter's place in Steendam, Netherlands, in what seems like a different universe.
I don't even know how to say hello in Portuguese.
I don't know either.
Maybe Peter could tell
Peter
us.
could probably tell us. Hey, Michael Park, sorry I missed you in New York last time, man. I should be out there in the fall. Well, we should bring Rachel Kilgore on. So happy to have her join us. There you are. You might be muted.
I'm muted. Yes. Hi.
There we are.
Hello. It sounds so good. It's so good to hear your voice and to hear you two together. I feel like I've seen you alone on the road a lot, and it's just the cutest to see to hear you singing together about one another. So cute.
Oh.
We feel pretty cute so far. We're only a couple of weeks into the road.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna drive each other crazy, I'm sure. But
We'll find ways to get some reprieve. But thank you, Rachel.
Where are you joining us from, Rachel?
my hometown, Duluth, Minnesota.
Amazing. Amazing.
I'm not
Yeah, you were saying you didn't know where you were going to be at this time.
I wasn't sure. I was gonna. I was supposed to go to Minneapolis, and I didn't. I'm in Duluth. So.
Cool. I'm so glad you can join us because we were so looking forward to joining you in Texas.
Oh, I know. I was so looking forward to it too. Yes, we were supposed to play a couple shows in Texas together, and I had a really short run. And one of my gigs, like one of the house concerts I was supposed to be playing, we kind of decided it was not safe, and he wasn't really wanting to bring his friends in the house for a big party at the moment, right after Christmas and the surge that was happening. So I just decided without that one and with all that's going on, I didn't really feel like flying and everything. Anyway.
Yeah, I think you might have dodged a bullet there.
Good call.
Yeah. Well, it's different when you're traveling in a van. You can go. You can like be careful about your own travel, and you can be self-sufficient. Yeah.
True. And also, we got a friend living in our bedroom while we're gone, so we don't have any choice.
Yes, that's perfect. That's what I'll have to do next time. I'm getting kind of
Chris.
sad about canceling things and not playing. It's been a while now since I've had a show. I mean, the last show I had, same. It's no one's coming. I guess for good reason sometimes, but it's okay. That's okay. We'll get back to big full houses soon. Enough.
One super cool thing about this is that, like, it lets us, I wouldn't have learned to do any of this stuff without the pandemic. And we've got 90 souls from around the world watching right now.
Yay. 90 souls. Uncle Warren in 1911 too.
So why don't we let you sing for those 90 souls?
Sure.
What were you about to say?
People are telling me that my volume is low, and I'm just gonna turn it up a little.
Okay. I think. Oh yeah, you got it there. Okay.
No, I turned it up on my actual microphone, so
Yeah.
it's okay. But
Yeah, it came up. Yeah,
We
that's
got our
good.
AirPods in though, so maybe that's why.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get out of here and let you sing a song.
okay, sounds good. I'm gonna sing got some new songs about my dad I've been singing. So y'all are on a road trip, and and you're also Canadian. This is a song about the road trip we used to take when I was a kid up to my grandparents' house in Ontario to spend time with family.
Riding in the backseat makes me car sick. Make sure that your sister's got a bucket. It'll be a long drive to your father's side of the border. Superior, Lake Michigan, and Erie. And annual pilgrimage to prove our place in the family. Stop at the Big Boy in Marquette. Can I get a root beer? Are we there yet? Send a postcard from Christmas. Hit the truck stop in St. Ignace before we cross the Mackinac and on through to the green tobacco fields of southern Ontario. Do you still love my father, Ontario? Could you love a trader's daughter? Bowling 5-pin at the alley on the corner. Grab a donut from Tim Hortons. Get my accent back in order. Grandma's elderberry pie and Grandpa's yard sale finds, and by leaving time I'm Canadian again. But Dad, do you ever get homesick? And how come they never visit? And when you're working so hard, are you just trying to forget? Are you just trying to forget? Ontario, do you still love my father, Ontario? Could you love a trader's daughter? Driving through the night when I was older, it was my turn at the wheel, but Dad said move on over, getting back. So I sat and thought about how easily he falls asleep when he's reading, watching TV. Is it safe to shut my eyes? Oh God. The car rolled once, the car rolled twice, the car rolled, the glass broke before I heard the sirens cry. I was sure that I had died. Riding in the backseat makes me nervous. Love, don't bring it up. isn't worth it. You gotta bury it deep, 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 like your dad does.
Wow.
I just thought I'd just really drastically change the mood.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Felt like the
mood in that.
perfect one to play.
This is the perfect one to play.
What song do I? This thematically. Anyway, road trips, Canadians.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
huge downer.
The Tim Hortons. There are no Tim Hortons that I've noticed in the States. So
Yeah, we
that's
have some here now.
least
That's
to
true.
it. Yeah, yeah. Is there?
Yeah.
In sort
When I
of
was-
Canadian adjacent
Oh, wow,
states.
Rachel, holy
Yes.
moly.
Yeah, that's true. They do exist now here, and it felt like a very special thing when I was small. Of course.
That song stirred up some ghosts for me, actually. My family was involved in a rollover on a long cross-country road trip in outside Minot, North Dakota, when I was like 12.
Yeah.
And for a long time, I clenched up all my toes whenever we went around a corner in a car.
Oh.
You know, I tried not to let on about it, but it was like for a couple of years, I think, just in corners and cars. It's like,
Right. Yeah, it sticks with you, doesn't it? Trying to figure out how to control that situation. Yeah, I don't really fall asleep in cars the same way I used to after that. You know, good not to totally relax yourself. But yeah, I decided to just jump right in there. But I've been singing, writing new songs about my dad who died about 4 years ago. For a while now, I've been saying they're like, I'm writing new songs, but you know, I like to take my time. And I finally just had a successful Kickstarter campaign, thanks to everyone who contributed. And we'll be going actually back to Ontario to record and Rose Cousins is gonna produce.
Oh, wow.
So
Wonderful.
amazing.
Perfect. Nice. Nice
Amazing.
pairing. Beautiful.
Have you worked with Rose in the past?
not in a studio, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm
On a
just like-
stage?
Yeah, I've opened for her, and I actually, when we were both starting out, I kind of, I just stayed put. When I was younger, I was married and raising a step kid, and I really played in my town or like no more than 2 hours away from Duluth, Minnesota for a long time. And I was just kind of staying put here, and she was on, I think, her first big tour with Edie Carey and came through Duluth. That's when I first met her, and they stayed at my house and like slept on a sofa or something. So yeah, I've known her for a long time, but obviously we live far apart, and she's very busy. But in February she is not, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be nice to collaborate with her.
Where are you going to be doing the recording?
In Toronto, at Union Sound.
Cool.
No,
Cool,
wait, I
great.
don't know
Oh,
it. I
there's
don't-
so many great players in that city.
Yeah, it
So
felt like
many.
kind of sentimental thing to go to Canada to record this album about my Canadian dad. So that was kind of
Yeah. Where was he from?
He was from originally Springfield, Ontario, is where he was raised, but we always went to visit in Elmer. My grandparents sold the farm and moved in town to tiny Elmer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, Elmer's sweet. Fred Eaglesmith had his weekend picnic there for many years. Yeah.
Didn't
It's
know.
sweet. And it's not too tiny. It's big
No.
enough that after the picnic, I told my friends, I'll meet you at the Tim Hortons. And then I was just waiting there, and they never came. And I was like, what happened? It turned out they were at the other Tim Hortons.
Oh, there's
Second
two.
one,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Oh,
it is
man.
Metropolis.
It's really blown up recently.
I mean, it's Ontario. They don't need to be too big to have two Tim Hortons.
It's kind of a thing. Oh, cute.
We're going to throw up a little link here for the folks at home who are listening. That's where they can find you. Your Kickstarter is already funded, which I'm super excited about.
Yeah, it's super. Yeah, it is cool. And I actually on my website, a few people have asked because they missed the Kickstarter and they wanted to contribute still. And so I like made a if you feel like it, there's like a PayPal thing if people want to be a part of the
great.
album, they can definitely do that still. But yeah, I can't believe it. We did it in the middle of the holidays and a pandemic, successful Kickstarter campaign.
Yay.
Isn't that nerve-wracking when it's like the all or nothing thing?
It's very scary, and I didn't really realize what I was setting myself up for. Again, in the holidays, there's a lot of pressure and a lot of worrying about it. So
It was right around Giving Tuesday time, right? When,
you could give to a worthy cause or me.
Just worthy.
Hell no.
Worthy causes like me, Rachel Kilgore.
Yeah, a Rachel Kilgore album is a worthy cause. The world needs more Rachel Kilgore songs. I'm sure of that.
Thank you. I think when you guys were in Colorado, actually, you just did you play with or stay with Brad and Lisa?
Yeah, they had wonderful things to say about you. So hello from Brad and Lisa. Yeah, what a lovely couple, and what a heartwarming place to play and to land. And they were such wonderful hosts and made the best vegetable soup and gave us some cool mugs. And yeah, it's still lingering with us.
So great.
Yeah.
I was slated to play it. They were my next. They were my. I was supposed to do a Colorado run in early March 2020. So they were my first canceled shows, and also my first virtual show with them. It was what are we gonna do? We did a private Zoom show with their audience there, and it was really nice.
Yeah, they got lovely friends. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Great music. Three Pines.
Yeah, music at Three Pines. Yeah. Well, let's have another song. What do you say?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'll do something happier. Yeah, got it.
Oh, I don't know.
No,
You can devastate us if you want.
Further.
Okay. Let me think of a thing. Okay, I'll do it. Great. My dad died about 4 years ago, and I've just been writing all sorts of songs about him. But in particular, I've been thinking about all the things he left behind. When someone disappears on you, it can be really disorienting, trying to figure out where they went. And I liked looking around myself and finding bits of him left over.
Well, my arms are too long for my body, and my hands, they're too big for my arms. But my dad, part man, part orangutan, hugged me close, and he kept me from harm. So I waste my time wishing that I were proportionate, and my skin, it's too thin for my family. How they laugh at my sensitive ways, whether I'm happy or sad, I cry just like my dad. But I am proud to let it be named. I may be soft, but I am not ashamed. And isn't it brave to take what you've been given, the parts you kept hidden, the traits you denied, to find a strength in what looked like a weakness? Take your with pride. So if your cheeks burn red when you're nervous, if your hair curls tight in the heat, know we all came from someplace. You've got your great grandmother's face, and walk the earth with your ancestors' steady feet. And isn't it brave to take what you've been given, the parts you kept hidden, the traits you denied, to find a strength in what looked like a weakness? Take your old family secrets and wear them with pride. That's that.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thanks. Thanks for the opportunity. to share
Is that one going to be on the new record? Okay, sweet.
All
Wow.
dad songs, only dad songs.
Oh,
Yeah, cool. Oh, that's really that's such a beautiful tribute.
Thanks.
I got to tell our listeners that you've also got amazing records. Game Changer and Rabbit in the Road have lived in my CD player in the car a lot, and they're wonderful records.
Thank you.
And they can get them right there at rachelkilgore.com. Also, the tip jar is going to we're gonna split it with Rachel. So if folks want to go by and kick in the tip jar, we'll send that your way.
That's so nice. Thanks.
Gosh, it's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you too. It's not really the same as seeing you in person, and I'm super bummed, but glad to know you're out there traveling while I'm staying put.
Yeah. No, I think you made the right decision on that one. Yeah, I sure hope we can hang out at Kerrville somewhere or around some campfire before too long. We are coming across. I'll bring my trio across the Midwest in the summer. So
Okay, great.
I'll
Yeah,
drop a
well,
line.
I'm here a lot, so.
Yeah, cool. There was somebody on here who saw you at Cafe Carpe.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you
Who was
play
that? I played
with Ordinary
Ordinary
Elephant on it?
Elephant. Well,
Nice.
I've played there other times. It depends. Yeah, most recently with Ordinary Elephant and Wes Collins. Have you met him yet?
Cool.
I really
Yeah,
like
I
him.
also met him at Kerrville. Yeah, he's
a
great.
good guy. Nothing like a librarian turned songwriter. That's a specific kind of songwriter, you know? It's good.
Yeah. We got another up in Canada called Raghu Lokanathan, also.
Went the other way around, though,
One-time
didn't
libriarian. Yeah, nowadays, yeah.
Songwriter turned librarian.
Yeah.
Or you could do both. I guess some people can pull off both things, you know. Not if they live in a van, but maybe it could be converted into a traveling library. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. A little mini library. A mobile library. I'm
where do you-
practically starting one with all the free bookshelves. I've got to start putting them back in now.
take some, leave some. Where do you
Yeah,
hit next,
gotta
guys?
leave
Where's your next in-person thing?
We're in Dallas. We're going to watch Hadestown in Dallas on Thursday. And then we're playing a house concert in Dallas on Friday and a coffee house in Dallas on Saturday. And then we go to Austin on Sunday, hang out there for most of the week. And then those Houston and Galveston dates. And then we're going to go visit Ordinary Elephant at home in Opelousas, Louisiana.
They lived in a van for a while, right? And now they're
Yeah.
living in a home.
Yeah.
They live in a house.
They did the
yeah.
opposite of you. They had a pandemic urge to have a home.
Yeah.
I heard from Crystal that they're working hard on the van still. So, like, they even cut the hole in the roof to put the vent in and put the windows in and stuff. Like, some
Wow,
pretty bold
really DIY.
moves.
Yes. Yeah, they're really living it.
And they're puppers.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother.
I
You don't
miss
have, do you have
Mavis and
animals?
Carla.
Oh, you left them.
Not
behind.
yet.
It's a lot. I mean, it's hard with just 2 people in a van, but even pets too.
Yeah.
Thanks. It sounds like you're taking my side.
I'm already picturing a little dog bed and keeping my eyes out in the ditches in case there's any lost ones that need a home.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh boy.
I'm ready.
Well, I think we should wait and see a few
My puppy
weeks to
clock
make
is
sure.
ticking again.
You need to make. I've clearly been painting. I paint all over my hands, but I was gonna say, I think you should wait, give it a couple weeks and make sure you don't like abandon one another on the side of the road before you try taking a dog on.
Wise
Yeah.
idea. Wise advice. You're right.
It's hard work.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Rachel. And yeah, we'll try and talk you into coming back on the show before we're done. We're doing it weekly, so we'll be doing a lot. I
That's
mean,
great.
unless we abandon one another between now and then.
I'm sure we could do a one-person show.
Yeah. Figure it out.
Yeah, I'd love to be back. This is so nice. I've been missing playing and missing being with other people who are musicians. So thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, thank you. Everybody check out rachelkilgore.com and get the tunes and get in on that record. And I hope to see you soon.
You too, Scott.
Nice to meet you, Rachel. Take care out there.
All right. Wow. So, we're going to sing them a couple more songs?
All right.
I did hear from some people in the comments
Okay.
that
Sound is still wonky
yeah,
on
there's
our
a bit of
end.
wonkiness. Hopefully our volumes were a little more equalized. We've turned ourselves down. Rachel turned herself up.
We do have some different variables here, including
Yeah.
AT&T wireless mobile hotspot might not be awesome. Thanks, Bruce, for the yeah.
And Ben Grosskopf is an
Yeah.
astute listener who notices
We'll
that
see.
there's some other kind of delay. Rachel noticed it too.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. This here is, you're watching the pilot of the Roadetta Roadshow.
Yeah.
So we're up on the Continental Divide. We're at like 7,000 feet here in Cuba, New Mexico. And we figured this might be a good song to try and remember how to play.
Yeah, and I figure it's a sing-along.
Yeah.
So people can sing along out there.
It's a Kate Wolf song.
I've been walking in my sleep, counting troubles to counting sheep. Where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around, they've gone away. And I've been sifting through the layers of documents, faded papers. They tell the story I used to know. It was one that happened so long ago. It's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. And I heard the owl calling softly as the night was falling, with a question, and I replied, but he's gone now across the borderline. He's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside,
change direction across the great divide.
The darkest hour I have seen is the one that comes between the edge of day, the dark of nights when darkness rolls away. He's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. It's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide.
Yeah, we almost remembered that one. Eh?
Almost,
Pretty
yeah,
good.
we did.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Cool. All right, we'll play you one more and sign off for now. But thank you so much for joining us. Oh, thanks for tuning in from way down in Australia and New Zealand,
Yay.
friends. Wow.
Tyler, yay!
Lots of
Cheryl,
love for
yay.
Rachel. Thanks for tuning in from Taiwan, buddy. Good to see you, man. Oh, wow. Yes, we sure are enjoying our travels. All right, we'll play you one last tune. Next week at 6 p.m., we will be back here. Same place. I mean, inside Roadetta. Very different place in the world. Where will we be?
Oh,
Tuesday.
we'll
We'll be in Austin.
Texas somewhere.
Yeah, we'll be in Austin. We'll be singing from I think an RV park in Austin. Yeah.
Hi, Maureen, and all your puppies. Oh my gosh. That probably is what's gotten my little puppy Jonesing happening is Maureen and Craig have puppies. If you want to see the best thing on Instagram and Facebook, go to Maureen.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh gosh, they're cute.
All right. Let's do this one. Song for anybody working on hanging on to hope. I've been looking all over for the heart of this land. It's all the same from the highway, paranoid and bland. But I found a string of outposts and dug in deep behind the lines. It's getting harder to hold hope, but that's where I'm keeping mine. And it's scary breaking cover. It's heartbreaking ground. And it's the nail that sticks up that gets knocked down. Oh, and every bit of brilliance in all that you do, they'll find a way to twist it and try to sell it back to you. Considering your options, you could play it smart, or you could let love have its way with your heart. You might think that it's hopeless
Before you even start, let love have its way with your heart. See, I'm just like the system, stubborn and scared of change. In the throes of addiction, turning hungry-eyed and strange. And the more I see it in myself, the more I kick and shout, like we hate the infidel, 'cause he shows us our own doubt. And you can point fingers, deny any part, or you can let love have its way with your heart. You might think that it's hopeless before you even start. Let love have its way with your heart. Oh, let love have its way with your heart. Love's talking through the mothers and singing through the earth. When we've dug the last dollar, we'll see what it's worth. And this is coming down hard, friends, not if but when. And just as cruel as we are now, we could be crueler then. And you can shore up the walls that keep the world apart, or you can let love have its way with your heart. You might think that it's hopeless before you even start. Let love have its way with your heart. Oh, let love have its way with your heart.
Yeah, we got the semis going
We're at
by.
Teresa's Beauty Parlor and RV.
Yeah, we are coming to you live from Teresa's Beauty
Cuba,
Parlor.
stay
and
there. Oh,
RV
cool.
park in Cuba,
Jared,
New Mexico.
sweet. Yeah, what a town.
Wow. Yeah, it's a real, it feels like a different country out there. I guess we're probably going to go see what they got
Hi, Sherry.
in the way of
You made it.
Mexican food right about now.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, there's somebody calling in from Mexico.
And Edson.
Hey.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Bramwell says, "Where's this tip jar?" Well, thanks for mentioning it, Bramwell.
Just
Right
throw your
there on
loonies here.
scottcook.net/store, and we will be sharing the proceeds with Rachel Kilgore. Thank you again for tuning in, friends. We hope to see you right here, same time, same bat channel,
Yeah.
next week at 6 p.m.
Thanks for being here. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, stay safe. We love you.
But the poets and the misfits, the lost and profound, we're talking like the world's a big old tangle of souls. So I said